Welcome to MPM's A Tribute to Survival. This exhibit is meant to serve as an introduction to our larger Native American galleries. The overarching message of this exhibit is that Native Americans are still here and have survived and thrived against many attempts to eradicate and assimilate them into the dominant society. The exhibit stands as a testament to their resilience. Many Native people believe that North America is their place of origin and that they have always been here. There are many creation stories that support this belief. A mammoth discovered in Kenosha, now housed within MPM, shows evidence of humans being in Wisconsin 14,500 years ago. More recent theories suggest that people were in the Americas at least 19,000 years ago. Native American tribes traded extensively with each other prior to European contact. This large seashell, for example, was discovered in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, but comes from the Gulf of Mexico. This window shows both the positive and negative impacts of trade between Native Americans and Europeans. Food was a highly traded item. This case shows traded foods between indigenous people and Europeans in both North America and South America. The rat on the barrel symbolizes the diseases which were spread to Native Americans from Europeans, killing thousands. Horses were introduced to the Americas by the Spanish in the late 16th century and drastically changed the lives of many Native American tribes. Wisconsin's rich fur resources brought early French fur trappers to the area in the 17th century. Beaver pelts were especially popular for hats. Hanging above the display cases is a French voyageur's canoe. This type of canoe was made by Native Americans and purchased by the French, as European-style boats could not successfully navigate the untamed rivers of North America. These cases highlight experiments the United States government enacted on Native American populations in attempts to assimilate them. While the boarding school experience was often devastating, outcomes of this period include Native American children learning to read and write in English. They became the first generation of Native lawyers, doctors, and activists. The boarding school experience also united Native tribes, even those who had been traditional enemies in the past. This powwow scene represents modern Native Americans continuing the traditions of their ancestors. The models for these 37 figures were real, local Native people who were chosen by the General Council. During powwow grand entries, veterans are asked to lead and the only ones allowed to carry flags. This scene shows veterans carrying a U.S. Army and a Canadian flag. The latter is because many Native groups extend across this political boundary. We hope you enjoyed this overview of our Tribute to Survival exhibit. As you explore on your own, be sure to look closely. You never know what you will find. And visit mpm.edu/curiosity for a new theme and even more activities and videos.